What's up guys? So here we have an XMD Ambition 4x4 from JIAYANG. So big thanks to them for sending me this cube, and if you would like to purchase this cube, I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing process. So here we have the new X-Men design Ambition 4x4, the new release from JIAYANG. So it's very cool that we have a new logo right now. It looks like a butterfly, which is very cool. And the cubes outside, it's very greasy on the surface. Alright, without further ado, let's get into turning. This cube feels a lot like the old Vogue 4, but the magnets of it is weaker than the Vogue 4, and it makes it feel a little bit weird, just because I felt the Vogue 4 before and I didn't like it just because the feeling of it, and I don't know, I think it's about the magnets, but this one feels actually nicer than the Vogue 4 in my opinion. The feel is very soft. I'm getting some lockups right now, probably because of the tight tensions. It's not that tight, but I don't know. It feels very compact, just like Chi cubes. Yeah, it just feels very soft and very smooth. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's just very smooth, very soft, and it has a smaller size. I can feel it just by holding it, and the cube actually feels compact, like it's very stable. It doesn't really flops around, but just overall controllable and stable. Let's try corner cutting. We can see that it doesn't really cut that far, just a bit. I can see that this cube is very dry, so maybe the corner cutting will be affected, but in all details we have to see after I have lube it and tension and do every stuff to it. The magnet strength of the cube is pretty good, I would say. Because this cube is so stable, it doesn't really need that strong magnets to keep it aligned. So the outer magnets are kind of weak, but you can still feel it if you turn slowly, and the inner magnets feel slightly stronger, and it is a good strength, but it's just not that strong. But I think that the magnet strength is really suitable for this cube, specifically just because of the controllability that it had. So I would say pretty good, the magnet strength. They did a wise choice. So now I have the MGC 4x4 to have it compared to, and the MGC 4x4 is a crispy, I don't know, loud, very crunchy turning cube. It's also very fast, yeah, but this one is another type of cube. It turns very smoothly, kind of low pitch, very smooth. Not to say this one is not smooth, but if you really turn the MGC 4x4 before, you'll feel that it's much crispy than smooth, but this one is totally smooth. And the size is approximately the same, you can see. Maybe it's like a 0.001 smaller than the MGC, but technically it's about the same size. So my final conclusion for this first impression on this XMD Ambition is that it is not as good as the MGC 4x4, but I still need time to actually lube it and break it in order to review it. So what I recommend is, if you like the VOG 4x4 and you think that you need an upgrade, then this cube is definitely the one you should get, just because that this cube I think it has weaker magnets and more stability, and it has a smaller size. So I think the smaller size would be perfect if you like smaller cubes, especially big cubes, smaller big cubes, because it's just easier to hold and easier to solve on. So yeah, as you can see, I still get a little bit of lockups. I think it's because of the lube and the tensions problem. So I'll get back to you after I've done some solves. It's been a few days playing around with the Ambition 4x4. It has become faster and crunchier the more I'm solving it. Out of the box, the cube was not lived up to my expectations, so I cleaned out the whole cube, loosened the tensions by half a turn, and lube it with the green Cat 4C lube. It feels much better after 50 or more solves per break-in. Right now, I do still get some small catches. I believe it's due to the lack of corner cutting and perhaps the type of plastic that she used for this cube. I've not yet experienced a single pop with my current tensions. I do, however, enjoy the feeling of the cube. It gives a smooth, light, and fast turning. In my opinion, it is an enhanced version of the Meilong 4x4. It uses somewhat glossy matte plastics and is now the lightest flagship 4x4 on the market, weighing at 106 grams. I don't think it's better than my MGC 4x4 at the moment, so I would recommend the MGC if you are indecisive about choosing a 4x4 to purchase, as the price is cheaper and it does not really need that much break-in and setup. That's all for my review. Enjoy the solves.